Yo, Banana, what's up? I know you are, Banana. How's it going? Cool. Yeah, we'll do trivia. And yeah, we'll wait for people to come. How much money for you to... Wow, isn't that creepy? I'll moan when you go live on YouTube, Ryan. I'll moan when you go live on YouTube. But you're not 18 and over, so I'm not gonna moan for you. Sorry. Ryan would never. Yep, if you're 18 and over, I'll moan. But you're not 18 and over, so I can't do it for you. Sorry. Yeah, go live right now, but you're not a kid. I mean, you are a kid. So, nope, not going to happen. Hey, Ryan. Please read the rules and decide if you want to stay or go. No, you're not. You're not 18. Sorry. Well, you may be 18, but you're not mature for this live. So, like I said, yeah, we can. We'll see. We can. We can, but just be a moment. And there's not 6 people, there's 1 person watching. Good morning, guys. Okay, that's great. All right, Banana, take care. You can leave. We'll start without you if that happens. You're the only one typing. My day is going good. Connor, how's your day going? I don't know what you're talking about. T-scene? T-scene? Tycine? I don't know what you're trying to say. Oh, yeah. Lies. I am also typing. What are you typing? It's going good, man. How are you doing? All right, guys. We'll be starting shortly. Maybe about 3 minutes. We'll be starting. Wait till others get in. Feel it out. See where it goes. No, it would be whatever you wore. Like if you're like trapped in a cooler, I don't know, whatever you want to think. How do you know you're going to be trapped? Every day school closed, all right? You're trapped in a freezer or sauna. I don't know, bro. Use your imagination, man. Stop being a freaking scientist. In about 2 minutes, guys, we'll be starting. I don't know, trapped in Antarctica, trapped at the peak of a volcano. I don't know, whatever you want it to be. I said, use your imagination. Doesn't really matter to me. How's everyone doing, by the way, guys? We're all from lots of places to visit. You can do like the caves. You can do, you can explore the street food life. You can just enjoy it like you would any other city. Once you live in another country, there you don't really think about being a tourist. You know what I mean? You're in a country to live, not to tour, right? It's like if someone said, what are the best things to do in the city you live? You live in the city, right? You don't really think about things you can do as a tourist, right? Minnesota. Python, does that make sense? Like, oh, what can you do in China? But it's like you live in China, so like you just live your life. Really nothing like extravagant that you can do. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not being as what's the word? Maybe I'm not being as yeah, I mean, well, no. When they say, "Oh, what can you do in Vietnam? Or what can you do in China?" It's just like if someone were to say, "What do you do in the U.S. when you live there?" Right? So I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to put people down or be negative. It's like, well, once you live in another country, you're not traveling there. You're living there, right? I don't look for hot spots. That's the thing. I kind of live a quiet life. I live a quiet life where I don't get myself into trouble. People looking for hot spots are just looking for trouble, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little off and a little wrong. Could be. You wouldn't get in trouble as long as you're not being negative, right? I mean, you can just say, "Hey, if you want to travel to China, go here." I mean, there's an easy format to do it, right? It's, "Hey, coming to China, don't know where to go. Here are 3 hot spots that you can travel to." Blah blah blah, and then you list off 2 reasons why for each one. There's your 2 minute short. But also, Python, start out doing shorts because long form is crap. Long form gets you nowhere. Well, I guess hypothetically, if you want to be speaking rational, here's the image that it generated for me. All right, maybe that gives you an idea. All right, so there you go. So you're dressed up to be in a freezing room, and you're dressed up to be in a sauna, but you're trapped. What do you choose? Since the kid who'll never get out of his bed to go see his friends. Yep, quite some advice, right? Mm. All right, guys. It is cool, not hot. Perfect chill weather. Let's enjoy the outside. And we can pop in some trivia. So you guys are ready for some trivia, let me know. But I'm kind of like what is up with everyone's like, When you live in another country, you're not traveling, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Banana, who are you? Like, who are you? You're a one weird guy, or girl, or cat. All right, who's ready for some trivia, guys? All right. Let's.
No, I tell you what. Last time I left a piece of hair, it magically disappeared. I mean, it's just like leaving.
All right, guys, one moment. Are you guys ready? Are you guys really ready? Okay. Here we go. First question is, what did the Romans call Scotland? 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 Yes. Yes, you're correct. Caledonian or Caledonia? Which two independent states exist with Italy's borders? Which independent states exist with Italy's borders? Oh, sorry guys. Sorry you had to scratch that question. I erased it. Which independent states exist with Italy's borders? Okay, I see the answer now. Yes, so which independent states exist with Italy's borders? There's two of them. All right, the answer, guys, Vatican City and San Marino. Yeah, Dan, good job. Hey, Dan, we hit 2,000, by the way. Were you here when we hit 2,000? We hit 2,000. Maybe we hit 2,000. I don't know. It says we have. Huh. That's interesting. Did it not update? Huh, maybe not. Never mind. We're at 1998. Never mind. We lost two. We lost two. We lost 2 subscribers. But it's okay. All right, guys. In 1997, which family group reached number 1 with their debut single? Which 1997 family group reached number 1 with their debut single? Anybody? In 1997. In 1997, which family group reached number 1 with their debut single? Aye. Society is doomed. Answer is Hansen. What year was the Battle of Jutland fought? What year was the Battle of Jutland? Sorry, Jutland, not Justland. Jutland fought. Which year was the Battle of Jutland fought? Yes, 1916 is correct. I have no idea. What cup-shaped pasta is often paired with autumn flavors? What cup-shaped pasta is often paired with autumn flavors? What cup-shaped pasta is often paired with autumn flavors? What cup-shaped pasta is often paired with autumn flavors? One moment, guys. No. I don't know how to say it. It's an Italian word, but it's zeshushi. Zucce. With oil. Just because you agree with Dan doesn't mean you're going to get the answer right. I mean, doesn't mean you're getting the points. For how many years was the first generation Volkswagen Golf in production? For how many years was the first generation Volkswagen Golf in production? For how many years was the Volkswagen Golf in production? 9 years is correct. Thank you, Dan. Okay. Actor Jim Caviezel was struck by lightning during the filming of what movie? Actor Jim Caviezel was struck by lightning during what movie? Huh? Jim Caviezel, Cavezel. Yes, passion is correct. Yes. In which decade was the Rubik's Cube invented? Which decade was the Rubik's Cube invented? Which decade was the Rubik's Cube invented? 70s is correct. TDZ gets it right. Yes. Okay. Next question. What does capital P, capital O, so PO, capital letters, stand for on prescription? What does PO stand for on prescription? No. To my knowledge, no. Okay. No, it does not mean prescription order. No. Yes, take my mouth. Yes, yes. Post office. North London, bro. You're like way off base, bro. What does a post office and prescription have to do with each other, man? I mean, I know maybe you don't know, but like, come on. At least you would know it's not post office, right? Which TV detective series is set in the town of Denton? Which TV detective series is set in the town of Denton? Good morning, guys. Which TV detective series is set in the town of Denton? No. Oh, Touch. Yes, Touch of Frost. Dan, you got it. Touch of Frost is correct. All right, guys. A bridle is a piece of headgear often used to control what animal? Or a bridle, bridle, is a piece of headgear often used to control what animal? Yes, a horse is correct. TTZ, you got it first. Good job. What year did actor Anthony Hopkins become a naturalized citizen of the U.S.? What year did Anthony Hopkins become a naturalized citizen of the U.S.? Dan has it right with 2000. Yes, the year 2000. What nickname was given to baseball Hall of Famer Honus Wagner? What nickname was given to baseball Hall of Famer Honus Wagner? Basie's wrong. Wag is wrong. Flying Dutchman. Yes, Dan. Flying Dutchman. Okay, if you're in the chat, guys, do me a favor and like this video. Share it if you got some trivia friends that want to participate. And subscribe if you want. I did post a short. It's kind of, I don't know. Let me know if you like what you see for the short. If it's your guys' cup of tea, and I'll do more of these. But if it's not, I'll figure out something else. But yeah. But yeah, so if you guys like the channel, you guys like the lives, the more you guys like and share this live, the more YouTube's gonna tell others, and the more I'll be able to contribute and do more. So we went down yesterday. I don't know how. Yeah, dude. And guys, there's a hamburger bar. You hit that hamburger bar, right? Hit the hamburger bar. And then there's a like button, right? And you guys can just hit the like button, I guess, right? Or whatever. I don't know how to just do the double tap thing. But yeah. But yeah, so if you like it, great. If you don't like it, you know where the door is. But I'm not brokenhearted. Don't worry. I mean, if they want to do it, they want to subscribe, they can. I'm trying to do these daily for a little bit. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to do this every single day, but depending on the amount of people that join, will be my incentive to do it every day. I wouldn't mind doing it every day, but it only depends on the audience. Depends on you guys. Because you guys are what is building my channel pretty much. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So, ultimately up to you guys, right? Alright guys. Alright, next question, here we go. Which artist painted the picture Tahitian Woman? Which artist painted the picture Tahitian Woman? Tahitian. Tahitian Woman. Which artist painted the picture Tahitian Woman? It was not Johnson, not Belushi, not Lisa's a painting, bro. Mona Lisa is a painting, not an artist. The Mona Lisa is a painting, not an artist. Which artist? I don't think you guys know. I'm stuck with kids again, man. Why? Why? The answer, guys, is Paul Gauguin. Gauguin. Paul Gauguin. Gauguin. Well, I'm not responsible for what happens in the stream, as you can see the disclaimers there. So, trivia is 18 plus, meant for a mature audience. If they can't handle it, I will remove them regardless of their age. I don't care if they're 8, 12, 14, 16, don't matter to me. I will kick them out. And I don't care if they're 80 or 50 or a war veteran, I'll still kick them out. All right, next question. Who coined the phrase slam dunk? I don't care how old they are. Seeing your answers right there, I know you're a kid, bro. Next question. Who coined the phrase slam dunk? Who coined the phrase slam dunk? No, Michael Jordan's wrong. Yes, it was Chuck Dan. Good job. I feel like Dan's playing against himself. All right. Who was burned at the stake by the English at Rouen, Rouen, on May 30th? Wow, they have a precise date. 1431. Who was burned at the stake by the English of Rouen, Rouen, on May 30th, 1431? Yes. What? I wish I knew more history about that. Yes, it was Joan of Arc. What two colors are on the flag of Israel? What two colors are on the flag of Israel? Yes, white and red. Oh, no, sorry. No. Blue and white. Killer Squid got that right. Blue and white. Anyone in Israel can confirm that? All right. Okay. Chromophobia. All right, guys, here we go. Chromophobia. Chromophobia. Chromophobia is the fear of what? Chromophobia is the fear of what? Chromophobia is the fear of what? No, not chrome. Dan, you are lightning fast, bro. Yes, it's colors. Yep, Dan did get it. All right. I don't know if you guys will remember this, but damn. How much did the first Star Wars action figures cost in 1978 as singles? How much did the first Star Wars action figures cost in 1978 as singles? No, not $12, not $3 million, not $3. Huh? 1978, guys. 1978. No, it was not 99 cents. $1.99 is correct. Yes. Goodness gracious, guys. 1978, not $12, guys. $1.99 is what I see. But I will verify and check what Bing says. I will validate the answer. So it says it was approximately $1.99. Price reflects the early production of the iconic figures, which were part of the Kenner line and included from the original Star Wars movies. Damn, imagine how much they're worth now. Yeah, pretty epic. All right, guys, here we go. I've never watched Star Wars, I've never watched Star Trek, and never intend to. I pretty much know probably all the references, though. I watched Spaceball. Spaceball was a good one. I remember watching a bit on Jimmy Kimmel with Harrison Ford and the Wookiee, whatever that monkey-looking guy is, whatever his name is, the Wookiee. But yeah, James Earl Jones, Luke, I am your father. And then the audience goes crazy. There was a parody bit they did on Jimmy Kimmel. It was really funny. I may not know the movie, but I got the reference. Who created the character Winnie the Pooh? Chewbacca, yeah, was it Chewbacca? No, was it Chewbacca? I forget. Who created the character Winnie the Pooh? Huh? No, R.L. Stein's in charge of Goosebumps, guys. Who created the character Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, Dan, you got it. Dan, you were kicking the chat's ass, by the way. The chat has nothing on you. Okay. How many keys does a baby grand piano have? How many keys does a baby grand piano have? How many keys does a baby grand piano have? No, not 48. A baby grand piano has 88 keys. I'm going to say, for the sake of argument, guys, Dan has taken over that round. So we're going to start a fresh round. Round 2. I'm more than certain Dan has exceeded 5 questions right. Typically, I go to 5, but I'm not keeping track. I'm leaving it up to you guys. You guys are in charge of that. Yeah, let's freshen it up and kick Dan's ass, guys. Dan is taking you out by storm, one by one. You guys are all being eliminated. It's interesting. All right. Round 2, guys. Round 2. Let's go. All right, so Dan, get your 100 friends to be part of this damn stream, bro. Come on, you got connections. Do it. Bring them here. I know it's not extravagant like some big quiz show, but it's fun. At least I think. That's impossible. I'll ask anything from something about the Barbie to something about the galaxy to something about the medieval times, and he'll still get it right. You guys, as you kids say, you guys are cooked, right? You guys are cooked. Which heavy metal frontman turned reality star died in 2025? Which heavy metal frontman turned reality star died in 2025? Which heavy metal frontman turned reality star? Ozzy, yes, Ozzy. Wow, someone got it before Dan. No. Sorry. DJ. DJ got it. DJ, yes. DJ got it. Good job. All right. In the video game Dark Sliders, which of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse do you play? In the video game Dark Sliders, which of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse do you play? In the video game Dark Sliders, which of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse do you play? The exact question is, in the video game Dark Sliders, in quotes, which of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse do you play? I am checking the question for authenticity. All right, it says right here in the fandom Wikipedia, in the video game Darksiders, you play as blank. So it is coming up with one person that you play. So The correct answer is indeed war. Yes. So war is correct. Yes, war is correct. Killer Squid, in the future, you did get it right the first time, but remember, one answer per question. So double answers don't count, but you did get it right the first time. So saying war and then death would be incorrect. I mean, if you had it reversed. If you had said death first and then war, then you would have had it wrong. But you got it right though. You're lucky that your first answer was correct. It says in the video game Darksiders, you play as War. One of the four horsemen of the apocalypse is known as the Pale Rider and is one of the main protagonists in the series, known for his combat abilities and unique abilities derived from the Chaired Counselor. Who said what? Wait. Killer said it first? Yeah, I said killer. Oh, killer. You did say it. Sorry. My bad. I see it now. But yeah, you still got it right, killer. I didn't realize it. Sorry. I'm not used to seeing my chat go fast, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not used to seeing my chat go fast. Usually it's slow as hell. So my bad, guys. My bad. Yep, Squid did get it right. All right. All right, guys. Maybe Killer Squid will take over Dan's throne. In what year did Babe Ruth reach 500 career home runs? In what year did Babe Ruth reach 500 career home runs? Bro, 2005? What world are you on, man? Oh my God. Well, we know who the kids are. Hold on. 29 is correct. But I think Dan said it. T-Scene. How old do you think Babe Ruth is? T-Scene, how old is Babe Ruth right now? How old is Babe Ruth? Do you know who Babe Ruth is? We can tell who the kids and who the adults are, right? Pretty easy, right? Probably best to not guess, right? Well, we know he's a baseball player, right? We know he's... You don't know the name Babe Ruth. You don't know that name. Oy vey. Oh my God. I mean, almost every generation, even your crappy Gen Alpha generation, knows who the hell Babe Ruth is. Unless you guys are just glued to that phone of yours. Wow, that's funny. Anyways, yes, it was 1929. Excuse me, guys. Oh, if you're not from America, then I would understand. All right, guys, here we go. In the health world, what does BMI stand for? In the health world, what does BMI stand for? Golden point for the funniest answer if you don't know it. Body mass index is correct. Killer Squid gets the point. Which saint was murdered at the Canterbury Cathedral in 1170? Which saint was murdered at Canterbury Cathedral in 1170? Which saint was murdered? Yes, Thomas Becket. Okay. Who played the part of Blue Bottle in a popular radio comedy series? Who played the part of Blue Bottle in a popular radio comedy series? Yes, Steels. Yep, you got it, Dan. I'm lost on who has what. I know Killer Squid has points, and I know Dan has points, but I don't know how many. So, do you guys remember, Dan, Squid? How many points do you both have? Are you guys at 5 yet? All right, so Squid, you have 2, and Dan has 4. All right. I don't think so. Dan, can you confirm that? I don't think, Scene, you've not gotten answers before them. You've gotten them right, but you haven't answered before. So you don't have any points. All right, so are we game point, Dan? Anyone want to block Dan? If anyone wants to block Dan, I'll make a bonus, okay? He can be blocked. Scene, I'm already giving you the answer. You've not guessed before Squid or Dan. So, you don't have any points, Scene. Scene, this is coming from somebody who thought that Babe Ruth made 500 home runs in 2010. I highly doubt you have any points. Sorry, bro. Just being honest. What was the last city the British held on to 2 years after the last battle of the American Revolution? What was the last city the British held on to 2 years after the last battle of the American Revolution? New Orleans is incorrect. New York City is correct. Edits, you got it. Yes, New York City is correct. Babe Ruth died in 1940 something, I thought. I don't know. When did Babe Ruth die? Babe Ruth wasn't alive when you were alive, bro. So, no, it's when did he make 500? No, you were wrong, C. You were wrong. Yeah. Anyways, C, I don't know what your logic you're trying to use. Nah. C just trying to get attention. What was the last city? And the correct answer is I need New York City, and that was given by Edits. Edits got it before anyone else. New Orleans is wrong. New York is technically wrong, but that came after Edits, so I would not have given that answer. New York is a state, not the city. This is the last city, not the state. All right, guys. Reed Richards was a member of which superhero team? Reed Richards was a member of which superhero team? TDZ, you got it in. Fantastic Four. Oh, God, bro. Scene, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. You're cooked. Wrong decade. Wrong kind of show. No, not the A team. See, you get an A for effort, but no points. But yes, it was Fantastic Four, and that was given by TDZ. No, Scene, you're not cooked, you're boiled. You're boiled. You're boiled, bro. I'd be boiled too on this game. I'm glad I see the answers because I would be boiled. I'd be cooked. All right, guys. What was the original working title of the Beatles movie Help? What was the original working title of the Beatles movie Help? No, you have 0. Scene, you have 0. What was the original title of the Beatles movie Help? Helpless is wrong. 8 arms to hold you. Dan, if you were at 4 before, you got 5. So you took out round 2. Good job. All right. So, Scene, you have a chance to redeem yourself. Round 3. Fresh start. Everybody has 0 points. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. Round 3. Scene, maybe you'll get 1 point. Maybe. But, being a kid, it's going to be tough. 1879. Bear in mind, guys, the year is 1879, not 2079, not 1979, 1879. In 1879, James Ritty invented what? It's either one of those, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Okay? 1879, James Ritty invented what? If nobody has no idea, I will give you guys a clue, okay? Holy shit. Dan, are you Googling, bro? I know you're going to sponsor my turkey dance. But damn, how the hell did you know that? Yes, the register. Okay. I know, Dan. All right, Scene. Here is your answer. Here the answer. Scene, are you ready? Are you ready, Scene? Are you ready? Are you ready, Scene? See if the chat can read my cue here. You guys ready? Virginia, in which U.S. state is Shenandoah National Park located? Virginia, in which U.S. state is Shenandoah National Park located? Oh boy, oh my God. No one got my clue. No one put 2 and 2 together. Dan, I was trying to give it the Scene. I was trying to give him the damn freaking answer, but he didn't even hear the answer. I can't give points. But I was seeing if Scene could get the actual idea. I literally gave the answer before the question, and people said West Virginia, and people said Colorado. I gave the answer, bro. I gave the answer, and someone said Colorado. Why? Jeez Louise. And then Dan probably already knew the answer without the answer. Right? I gave you the answer, Scene. I gave it to you, and you said North. I went Virginia. In which U.S. state is Shenandoah National Park located? I gave the answer. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. That is crazy. It's like saying 10. What is 5 plus 5? Right? Right? It's like saying 15. What is 8 plus 7? Oh my God, guys. Oh, you're going to drive me nuts, guys. You're going to drive me crazy. You're going to drive me crazy. Dan, I don't know if you saw what I did there. I don't know why you answered it, too. Go straight and turn right. How do you get to the store? Go left? Sorry, Scene. I'm sorry. I love you, man. But I was trying to help you out. I was trying to give you a point, bro. I thought the chat would have read it, but I was wrong. All right, here we go. To swoon is to what? To swoon is to what? I don't know what happened to you, Sean. I don't know what happened to you. Are you okay? Were you stung by a bee, Sean? To swoon is to what? No, not love. To swoon is to what? Yes, faint. Dan got it right again. No, I'm trying to give you the answer, Scene. That was for you, bro. That was for you. No one's bullying you. All right. All right, guys, here we go. What was Henry Ford's original design for a car called? What was Henry Ford's original design for a car called? No, not a Chariot. Not a wheel buggy, not a truck. Quadricycle. Dan got it right again, guys. Dan is kicking your ass, chat. Dan is kicking your ass. You can block him. 5 questions, $1 super chat. That's all it takes, guys. He's blocked for 5 questions. If you want to block him so he doesn't win round 4, it's up to you. Next question, guys. Only a $1 super chat blocks him, guys. $1 super chat blocks him. You can, if you want, for a $1 super chat. Or whatever the cheapest one is. No, you did not subscribe to my channel. No. You did not subscribe, Bill. Nice try, though. What color is soapstone when it is first mined? What color is soapstone when it is first mined? Green is wrong. Go ahead, Dan. Give the answer. Gray and black are wrong. Sorry, Scene. Any other answers? Go ahead, Dan. Just gloat. Just get it right. White is wrong. Why do you guys choose the ugliest colors? Like, why? If you're mining something, usually it's color. Technically, blue-gray is wrong. Unless that's what the chat... Wait, hold on. Chat. Dan, I need your expertise. So on the website it says blue. So hold on, Dan. On the website it says blue. All right. On the website it says blue, but when I search it, it says light gray. So when I search it, it says light gray. So chat, I don't know. The website I have said blue, but when I search it, it says light gray. So I don't know what to do for here. Do we give it to the person that said light gray? No points? Who said light gray? Well, it says when soapstone is first mined, it's typically light gray in color. However, it can appear in shades of green, blue, black, brown, and white. So technically, everybody got the answer right. So, I mean, well, here, I don't know if you guys can see it. But pretty much every answer was right. Green, blue, black, brown, white. I mean, theoretically, everybody got a point. When soapstone is first mined, it's typically light gray in color. However, it can appear in shades of green, blue, black, brown, and white. So I don't know. You guys all want a point? We can give everyone a point. But so does that mean Scene gets a point? Did Scene say one of the answers? Scene said no. Scene said black. All right, everyone gets a point. But Scene, FYI, one answer per question, guys. All right. So everyone got a point, unless she didn't say one of those colors. No, you. Killer Squad, what you can do is you can block Dan for 5 questions for a $1 super chat. If you're just joining, guys, guys, we went down from 2,000. Let's get back up to 2,000, guys. We went down. Let's get right back up to 2,000 again. We were at 2,002 yesterday. And maybe we lost them to bots or something. I have no idea. Well, let's get it back to 2,000, guys. All right? Let's not take an hour to get one more subscriber. Scene has 1 point for this round. There we go. We're back to 2,000, guys. Back to 2,000. Dan. Still waiting for your turkey sponsorship. No, but you can block him for a $1 super chat. All right, guys. Which farm animal is the closest living relative to the Tyrannosaurus Rex? Which farm animal is the closest living relative to the Tyrannosaurus Rex? Scene, farm animal, bro. Farm animal. -100 to Scene. Cheetah is not a farm animal, bro. Oh my Lord. What school are you going to, bro? What school are you going to? Scene? Cheetah's not a farm animal. Oh my God, bro. Bro, just don't answer. Just sit in the chat and say hi. Cheetah. Old MacDonald had a cheetah. E-I-E-I-O. What does a cheetah say? Scene. What does a cheetah say? What do cheetahs say? What does a cheetah say? I've never seen a cheetah on a farm, bro. He must be on some weird-ass farm. Oh my God. But yes, chicken is correct. Chicken is correct. Farm animal. I never knew that a cheetah was a farm animal. Oh my God. Cheetah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give crap. Who said slug? Squid, bro. Slug is worse than cheetah. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Squid and Scene. I don't know what hope there is for you. Old MacDonald had a slug. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter where you're from or where you live, a chicken is a farm animal anywhere in the world, bro. Anyways. Okay. From what language did English borrow the word smorgasbord? From what language did English borrow the word smorgasbord? German is incorrect. Go ahead, Dan. Scene. Think carefully. All right? Never mind. Dan got it right. Never mind. All right, scene. Is it? Okay. Here we go, guys. Scene. Next question. Are you ready? Scene, are you ready? Scene, are you ready? Ready. Hocus Pocus. In which 1993 movie did Bette Midler portray a witch? Dan got it right because he was listening for the answer. And scene, you're off sync. No points because I gave the answer away though. I was trying to give it the scene, but scene isn't even synced up with internet. Bro, sync up, guys. Sync up. Sync up. Okay. All right. I tried. Autocorrect. No, you're not synced up. Tina, I'll give you I'll give you an example. I'll count to 5. When I say 5, chat, type 1. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, Dan, everyone's synced up. Scene is not synced up. Yeah, Scene, you're off sync by at least 2 seconds. Or you're very slow at typing the number 1. Yeah. No, you did not win. Anyways. All right, the majority of you are synced up. But Scene, I think you're off sync by a couple seconds. All right? But definitely Dan and Squid, Adam and Carson and Joss, you guys are all in sync. No, there's no point. I was just curious. The sync test, okay. All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, check it out, guys. Here is the view, in case you guys didn't see. All right, guys, I want to switch things up. I want to get your guys' opinion. No, I'm in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. I'm sure you have 8, Dan. All right, so question for the chat. There's 9 of you here, maybe 6 of you who are playing. At least I counted 4 of you who are playing. But would you guys like to see the AI karaoke? Would you like to see the AI karaoke guy? All right, type 1 if you want to see the AI karaoke. Type 2 if you want. No, you don't want to see the AI karaoke. Okay. All right. We'll keep doing trivia then. Till I lose my voice. I made an AI character. All right. In 1989, how much did the original Nintendo Game Boy cost when it launched? In 1989, how much did the original Nintendo Game Boy cost when it launched? Dan, you were correct. So do you have round 3 now? Are we on round 4? What are we on, guys? What are we on? All right, round 4 it is. All right. All right, Scene, are you ready? I'm kind of rooting for Scene. But I don't know. I think Dan's just going to just kick your guys' ass. I'll make a special deal, guys. I'll make a special deal. All right? A $5 super chat blocks Dan for this round. If you do not want Dan to win, block him now for the round. $5 super chat blocks him. Paid to win. It's rigged, I know. Dan will hate me. I'm rooting for Gen Alphas in this chat, but I have no hope for them. I have no hope for the Alphas in this chat. Or the Gen Y or whatever you guys call yourself. All right, here we go, guys. Pay to win's not cheating, though. All right. What TV show? Now, Scene, just so you know, a TV show is something you see on TV. All right? It's a fictional show on TV. That is what a TV show is, okay? So it's not going to be a cheetah, all right? What TV show featured the fictional The Knights of Scimitar Fraternity? Scene, why don't you wait till the question's asked? No. Dan, you're incorrect. Dan is wrong, guys. Chat, go, go, go. Dan is wrong. Dan is wrong. Go, go, go. Because you didn't pay attention, Scene. You're in your own Wally Land world. What TV show featured the fictional The Knights of the Scimitar Fraternity? Well, Dan got it wrong, and no one got it right now. What TV show featured the fictional The Knights of Scimitar Fraternity? The answer, guys. Dan, for the hell of it, do you want to give them the answer now that you know what it is? It is not. Oh my God. You guys are so. We're done. The answer is Where Everybody Knows Your Name. Where Everyone Knows Your Name. Where Everybody Knows Your Name. Anybody? Cheers. But there's no points because you guys already guessed. Yes, it was Cheers. Oh, man. I'm getting tired, guys. Dan had said Knight Rider. Honestly, with the brain that Dan has, I don't know how he went from Knight Rider, from Cheers to Knight Rider. Like, I don't know. Yeah. All right, guys. I want to do a theme. I want to do a theme here. Go. Hold on. I do teach remotely. Yes. I teach online. I typically use Zoom to teach my class. Actually, I use Zoom to teach my classes. Yes. Dan could be getting tired. All right, guys. I need your opinion. Do you guys want the 70s? Do you guys want the 10s, the 20s? Sorry. Do you guys want the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, or 2010s? What decade do you guys want? Dan, if we do 50s, the chat is cooked. 90s, 50s, 10s. Okay. Well, I see 5 different requests. 2 50s. All right, we got 2 50s are winning right now. 80s, 80s. Okay, 50s and 80s are tied. 50s and 80s are tied. Wait, Dan, are you changing your mind? 80s, 80s. All right, guys. 80s has 2. Anyone else, guys? Anyone else? 80s, 3 for 80s, 3 for 80s, 4 for 80s. All right, 80s is dominating the chat, guys. So we're gonna go with 80s, I think. All right, unless miraculously like 5 say 90s or something. 4 said 80s. We're gonna go with 80s for now, okay? Only going based off this site. So here we go. Well, yeah, Dan, they don't have a chance regardless of what decade we choose. Because you'll dominate them regardless. In 1986, which Woody Allen film won Oscars for Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, and Best Original Screenplay? In 1986, Woody Allen film won Oscars for Best Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, and Original Screenplay. As obviously stated, Dan has gotten it right. All right. What year did Grown Ups come out, Scene? The answer, guys, is Hannah and Her Sisters. What year did Sting release his first solo album after leaving the Police? What year did Sting release his first solo album after leaving the Police? Dan got it right. 85 is correct. 2 for Dan. All right, next question. In what year did Atari introduce the arcade game Missile Command? In what year did Atari introduce the arcade game Missile Command? 84 wrong, 83 wrong, 84 wrong, 86. I'm not even going to read Scene's answer. Scene, you're boiled alive. 80 is correct, guys. 1980 is correct. Dan has 3 questions. He's dominating the 80s, guys. All right, if you guys... In the 1987 film Masters of the Universe, what does Skeletor say after the credits? In the 1987 film Masters of the Universe, what does Skeletor say after the credits? I'll be back is correct. Yes, 4 for Dan. If you want to block for a pay to win opportunity, $1 super chat blocks him for 3 questions, guys. All right, $1 super chat blocks him for 3 questions. If you want or don't want, that's okay. No problem. Next question. If you're just joining, guys, it is 80s. I know, right? I would think it would be like a Terminator thing too. All right, 80s is the theme right now. 80s is the theme. So anything I'm asking is from the 80s. All right? Allegedly from the 80s. Unless the question's wrong. Okay, here we go. Mark David Chapman became famous for what in 1980? Mark David Chapman became famous for what in 1980? Mark David Chapman became famous for what in 1980? Yes, he killed Lennon. No, he didn't. Well, technically, he didn't kill. Well, I guess shooting. Maybe he did kill. Did he kill him or did he shoot him? Can you guys confirm that? Did he kill Lennon or did he shoot him? Did he shoot him dead or did he kill just injure him? I'm assuming he killed him. So, okay, great. All right, Dan has 4. Okay, Dan has 4. Hours later. Dan has 4. Remember, guys, everything is 80s, guys. Everything is 80s. You guys all chose 80s. Dan warned you. Dan warned you. You guys would be cooked. All right. What New York City night spot was the subject of a 1984 Richard Gere movie? What New York City night spot was the subject of, hey Jack, what's up, of a 1984 Richard Gere movie? Studio 54 is wrong. Guys, this is your chance to redeem yourself. Studio 54 is wrong. Guys, pay attention to the question. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Silence. Richard Gere was never in Silence of the Lambs. Cowboy got it right. No. Hold on. You won't know it, Scene. You're not in the 80s. I don't know, Cowboy. No, you're technically wrong. I think. It was a night spot. And the night spot was called the Cotton Club. The Cotton Club. The Cotton Club. No. Wow, Dan got cooked for that question. Cotton Club, guys. Cotton Club. Unless it has a different name. I'm too lazy to look up. But according to the answer, it says Cotton Club. Blade Runner, no. I think, guys, the question is which club, right? It says which New York City night spot. It's not talking about a movie, right? Wasn't a movie. Didn't ask for the movie name. It asked for the club, right? At least Dan gave the name of a club, right? All right, guys, here we go. This is an oldie but a goodie. What is the name of the criminal mastermind cat in the 80s cartoon Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, who is always plotting to cause trouble? What is the name of the criminal mastermind cat in the 80s cartoon Chip and Dale? Fat Cat is right. Dan, you knocked it out of the park. You have 5 questions. Okay. All right. So Dan, I don't know why you guys always say, "Do I remember you?" We're in the middle of trivia, so participate or not. Okay. Do you guys want a new decade? Obviously, Dan butchered you guys in the 80s. Do you guys want 90s? You guys want 2010s? 2010s maybe? I don't know what the hell brain rot is. I don't think anyone in chat wants your suggestion. I don't see 2020, guys. I'm sorry. 90s? Dan says 90s he'll destroy. So, guys, the latest decade tag is 2010. So, we'll do 2010 for you guys, all right? We'll do 2010. Oh, no, we do have 2020s. We do have 2020s. Do you guys want 2020s or 2010s? What do you guys want? 2020s or 2010s? 2020s or 2010s? All right, guys, 2020s. Oh, God. You guys are cooked. Which Spielberg film celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2025? Which Spielberg film celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2025? Jaws is correct. Back to the Future was not out in 1975, guys. Oh, God. They only have 2 tags for 2020, guys. This website only has 2 questions for 2020. All right. Then we'll go to 2010s. All right. The only other question that's tagged with 2020s is this. What is the name of the metal that gives Black Adam his powers in the 2022 movie Black Adam? What is the name of the metal that gives Black Adam his powers in the 2022 movie Black Adam? Vibarium is wrong. Uranium is wrong. Ethereum is right. Dan got it. Okay, let's go to 2010s now. Just so you guys can see. Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. Huh? I'm so confused. Guys, I'm confused. Hold on. All right, I'm confused. That was weird. I see more questions. Never mind. Here we go, guys. Which part of the sun received its first detailed view in 2025. Which part of the sun received its first detailed view in 2025? Could be. The lower part is wrong. If you actually said the part, you would have been right. Instead of saying the lower part, think deeper, scene. No, not unless there's a different, unless it's the same name. Left quarter, chromosome, north, no. Anyone? No, you're not. No, you cannot just say the lower part. That's not right. Guys, unless it's the same name, the answer is the South Pole. South Pole, guys. South Pole. South Pole. Yeah, I did a Google search and it says South Pole. So, yeah. All right, guys, next question. What is the tallest building in the U.S. as of 20? The south part is incorrect. What is the tallest building in the U.S. as of 2024? I'm not giving it to him, guys. Sorry. What is the tallest building? If he had said South Pole, he would have got it right, but he said South Part or whatever. He was really close. He just needed to say South Pole, but he wanted to be smart. One World Trade is correct, yes. Which celebrity was involved in a high-profile ski accident trial in 2023? What celebrity was involved in a high-profile ski accident trial in 2023? Sonny Bono is wrong. All right, how is it going, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Come join us. All right, come join us. Play some trivia, have some fun. Share this stream with your friends. Let's go. Gwyneth is correct, Dan. Yes. Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow. All right, guys. Ugh. Guys, I want to stretch. I'll take you with me. But I want to get up and stretch. Take this time to answer questions. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry for the awkward view. Let me fix that. There we go. Maybe. All right. I know it's kind of crapped up though. All right, guys. What's going on? Howdy, chat. How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Grant. I am a teacher. Been teaching for over 20 years. Live in Vietnam, but I lived in China from 2014 to 2022. I'm doing good, Kimberly. So just a little bit about myself. I have 2 younger brothers. I have 3 nephews, 1 niece. Lived in China from June of... Yeah, I think everyone hates you, Dan, but we love you. What do you mean? Dan has been dominating you guys. Dan has been dominating you guys. You've been boiled alive by one person in this chat. Dan, it's all good. It's all good, Dan. It's all good. Hey, what if you guys went to a Zoom? What if you guys go to a Zoom and have a showdown if you think he's Googling, bro? Right? You're just a kid who's angry because you have an old guy who's answering for you. Sorry, Dan, I mean, when I say old, I mean old to them. I know you're in your 30s, bro. So I know you're not old, but you're old to these kids. But I guarantee this, whatever his name is, 11016, guarantee Zoom, you would be dominated, bro. Dan would dominate you in a single second. Go on Zoom, head to head. Guarantee Dan's going to dominate you, bro. Oh, I don't know. Dan, oh, you're 48, Dan? My bad. I thought you were in your 30s. Oh, really? Really? You guys want me to set up a Zoom? You're going to be dominated, bro. I thought you were 38. Yeah, you're 38. Yeah. So, yeah. What do you want him to prove, bro? That he's not Googling? Well, maybe 77 is a... No, I would totally lose. I'm not talking about you, bro. I'm talking about you hating against Dan. Well, I don't know, but you're acting like a kid. Seriously, bro. Any grown-ass adult coming in here accusing people of Googling is just immature, right? You are. You may not be a kid, but you're acting like a kid. You are an idiot for calling people out using Google. And you're the one that's asking if you can use the N-word. How stupid are you, bro? Seriously, chat, can you guys help me out with logic here? What grown-ass adult is going to go to a chat and say, hey, can I say the... Wait, hold on. Wait, maybe you did not. Hold on. Okay, then that's on me. Let me double check. Someone said, hey, if it's 18 plus, can I say the N-word? So I thought that was you. And if it's not you, then that's on me. That's my fault. That's my fault if you did not say that. Yeah, I know you guys are waiting. No, you guys are like dissing Dan. That's all I'm saying is like, just answer before him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want to say. If you didn't say it, that's my bad, man. That's my bad. Yeah, it's happening. Okay. Well, Squid, maybe you could say this. Like, he may be 38, but he has a brain of a 48-year-old, okay? Maybe that. Maybe he has a brain of a 48-year-old, but he's 38. I'm lots of W's for Dan. I think chat's just angry that Dan is dominating everybody. Yes, we can do trivia, guys. We can go back to trivia, yes. But stop hating on somebody who's dominating you in trivia. Who said, can I use the N-word? That's what I'm confused about. Wait, you did say that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You did say that. You said, if this is 18 plus stream, may I say the N-word? One, then your little smiley face emoji. Then 11016. You did say that, bro. You did say it. I'm screenshotting it right now, bro. You did say it. You literally did say it. You said it. So that's what I'm saying. What grown-ass adult comes to a chat to say that? Scroll up, guys. Amy, see for yourself, so you know I'm not lying. Scroll up a bit. He said it himself. He's trying to backtrack. You did say it. Yeah. I think it's a kid. I honestly, I'm not a fan of him. Why am I? You are being accused because you said it, bro. Yep, he's been exposed. He said it. So he's a kid, obviously. What grown-ass adult's going to come to a stream and go, hey, can I say the N-word? Nobody. No grown-ass adult's going to do that. Anyways, Are you guys ready for more trivia? Or what? Okay. All right, guys. I mean, seriously, what grown-ups... All right. Oh, he has? I think he has, right? All right, he's gone. I'm not going to deal with him anymore. Hey, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I got to get going. I'm going to take a break. All right? So, you guys take care. Take it easy. I love you all. And I'll catch you guys later. We did hit 2,000, guys. Again, maybe we'll stick to it. Maybe not. I don't know what YouTube will do or what you guys will do. But we did hit 2,000 again. So hopefully we stick to 2,000. Then I'll come back maybe in 8 hours or so. So we'll have a part 2. But 2002, nice, guys. Love you all, guys. All right, peace out. And no, I got to go. I got to go, Dan. I got to go. But love you all. We'll come back in 8 hours, all right? See you guys. Love you all. Peace out. Adios.